Much love, much love, much love, and many blessings to you. I'm Rahzier, and this is the path of a wise one. And I just want to welcome you back. This is where I document my journey of becoming my highest self, feeling my soul's purpose, and going on adventures along the way. So if that's something that you're into, stay tuned. And today, we got a little bit of an adventure today. So I just got invited by a friend to go to a place, a hiking trail here that I've never been to. Actually, I don't even think I heard about it before. So it's gonna be a brand new first time for me. And it's gonna be interesting because not only is it a new place, but it's also new people who I haven't met too. So obviously I've met my friend before, I know her, but I think there's two other people that I don't know. So I've never vlogged in front of anybody else before, besides that one time I had my mom and a best friend on my channel. But other than that, like actually vlogging, it's gonna be a brand new experience for me. So we'll see. I'm gonna see if they're actually okay with me, vlogging in their space and everything. And also just me overcoming the fear or the anxiety, whatever it is, of actually recording myself in front of other people. So we'll see how it goes. You're gonna see the journey as it unfolds. So let's see. So also it is a great day so far, but I'm pretty sure the sun is gonna be coming out and the clouds are gonna be going away sometime in the next few hours. So we'll see how it goes. Yep, see, I already feel the sun coming out, the clouds starting to clear. The warmer it gets, the more all these start to burn off. Okay, so I'm still outside, just meditating, and I just keep feeling like it's increasingly more difficult to stay centered and balanced while I'm here in California still, because it feels like the more I stay here, the more resistance I have to being here. And I don't know if that's just like me, if that's just something personal within myself that's going on, or if it's something that like the actual environment is like that I'm feeling in the environment. But more than likely it's both, because almost everything, if not everything, is a two-way street. It's always relative. It's always relative. So that's how I'm feeling, because as I'm sitting here meditating outside, I just feel like it's way more difficult. It's more of a challenge to actually get deeper into a state of meditation. And I just, I keep tracing the root of that feeling back to just me not being comfortable or happy really being here. So I say all that to say, I just, like, in my heart, I'm already in another country. I'm already in Thailand. I'm already in Bali. I'm already in Europe, because those are the top 3 places that I want to be right now. And yeah, here is just, it's not really for me right now. And I'm feeling that, but while operating here, it just feels like it's very strange. So we'll see if that feeling goes away. But honestly, I feel like it's going to not get buried, but it's one of those things where, like, say you have like a minor injury and you focus on something else, you don't really feel the pain anymore. You know it's there, but you don't really feel it anymore. That's kind of what I feel like is going to happen with this feeling. Like when I'm out with my friends, friend and then meeting new friends, it feels like that experience is going to take my mind off of the feeling that I'm experiencing. But when I get back, it's probably going to be back again. So that's probably how it's going to go, but we'll see. So yeah, basically what this, like the chapter of this vlog is right now, not this specific video, but just like overall, like the chapter of my life that I'm in right now, is just preparing to leave. And this is me documenting my journey of leaving the United States. That's ultimately what it is. I'm just doing everything that I can to prepare to be ready to leave the United States, to leave the US, because I don't want to be here. And that's pretty much it. I don't want to be here anymore. I just want to be in a place that I actually want to be in. And that may sound kind of like entitled or, not grateful or whatever, but like I said in previous videos, when your soul knows where it's supposed to be, when it knows that you're not supposed to be in your current environment anymore, it doesn't matter where it's at. It doesn't matter if it's the best place on earth, quote unquote, or the worst place on earth. If you're supposed to be somewhere, you're supposed to be somewhere. And that's what I feel like my entire life is just pushing me towards right now. Being where I'm supposed to be, because I know that I need to heal. I know that I need to open up more And by opening up more, I'm going to thrive a whole lot more. You guys will see a lot more of me. You guys will see a lot more of the world. And by me opening up more to the world and experiencing more of the world, I'm learning so much more about myself. And by me learning more about myself, I'm able to teach more to you guys, show more to you guys, and just, have fun doing it. So that's what I'm gearing up for. That's what I'm preparing for. That's what I'm getting ready for. So this is going to be something that's, it's a progress, or it's a process, and I'm in the progress of it, of completing the process. So yeah, just stay tuned for more. You'll see so much more of my journey, but everything is being fundamental to me leaving the United States. I'll be coming back, I know, sometimes throughout the year, but majority of the time I want to spend outside of the US. So stay tuned for that. But for now, let's go have some fun. What kind of tea is this?
It's a mixture, so there's ashwagandha, there's a lot of stuff.
Let me get this chain over here real quick.
Look at you, bling bling.
Got the cameras all on you.
You're so stylish.
Posing.
Posing.
She's a model. Look at you.
I love it.
And I'm finding my way. I'm finding it. I'm just connecting with just kindred.
Okay, so I'm back home now, and that was an absolutely wonderful experience. I'm so glad that I got to connect with my friend, and then also make 2 new friends who were there too. So it was such a great connection, and I'm so grateful to have connected with them. Because that was a brother. See, that was a friend who I now can call my brother. So because he very similar mentality, very similar, at least what I could tell, soul purpose, as far as serving the community, serving people that look like us, and being not just wellness but wholeness, bringing wholeness back into the world. So next time we connect, we definitely got to get him on the vlog and just have basically a sit down interview with him, because he's an amazing brother. He's an amazing brother, and I'm grateful to know some very amazing brothers like him and a few other ones that I have in my heart right now. Because man, we need more of this. We need more of us. We need more people who look like us to speak on the things that we speak on, because that's something that we'll dive into. But it was just such a great connection, and connected with my friend and getting to see your dog again. That was a wonderful experience. So yeah, the more that I get comfortable actually vlogging and being on the phone in front of other people, you'll see more experiences like this. I captured some today, as you can see in the clips. I captured some, but I was so in the moment, especially because it's 2 new people that I haven't met yet. So I'm very present. I'm very focused on establishing a good connection with them, and just feeling the present moment, being fully present. So I wasn't thinking about pulling my phone out that much and recording. I was more so thinking of just, like I said, being present. So as I grow and mature with this vlog, you'll see more instances where I'm sharing, more people in my life. Because right now I don't really have that many people who I hang out with. Today was not, I don't want to say it was rare, but today wasn't something that I normally do, every day. So next time I have an experience like that, I'll be sure to film it more, record it more, because there was some really, really great conversations being had. And next time I might just prop the phone down and just press record and just keep it running while we're actually, in the moment, talking with one another, conversing with one another. So yeah, it was a great experience today, and I'm just so grateful, so grateful. Okay, so I just woke up from a nap not too long ago, and y'all see that sunset out there? We're about to go catch it. Let's get to it. Okay, so just pulling up to Point Magoo right now, and it's been pretty hazy outside all day, but, well, at least right now. And I don't know if we'll actually be able to see the sunset, but let me just step outside and show y'all. Of course, we got the sun out right now, and the moon has been out. I don't know how long, but it's looking beautiful. But I know that this is a worldwide thing. Well, not a worldwide thing, but happens in most places. But anytime I see moss on rocks like that, I can't help but think of Ireland. Saw a lot of that while I was out there. And it's just so beautiful to me. Every sunset is different, but for this one, look how much, look how orange and kind of like pinkish it is shining off the water. Yeah, I think I was right where I don't think that we'll be able to see the whole sunset because look at the clouds. Getting ready to go beneath the clouds right now, and it's starting to kind of fade. But man, it's beautiful nonetheless, though. Absolutely beautiful nonetheless. Oh, just look at that. It looks totally red right now. That's so crazy. So cool. Looks like a whole, like a different planet. Looks like it'd be like Mars or something. It's so intriguing. Almost all the way down now. Well, really, it's still high enough to see above the horizon, but the clouds, they're really making it tough to see. And just look, it's beginning to be really high tide right now. There's some big waves that came in not too long ago. But now it looks calm, but any moment some massive waves could come in and just cause a super big splash. Basically completely gone now. I want to see if I can capture a really, really big splash for y'all from the waves. Let's see if I can get that. A little surge right there. The bigger waves are starting to come in. See the water start to splash right in there. It's because it's funneled through a channel that's open through the rocks right here, and it just has no choice but to kind of explode out from there. Just like that. So some big ones starting to come in now. It's starting to get more windy, colder out here. Decided to come back out for a little bit. Now to the sun, we say goodbye. Enter into the moon phase. So it's so beautiful seeing it dip below the horizon. Still got some sunlight shining off. For the most part, it's done. It is cold out here. It's probably like 60 or below now. I know for a large portion of the world that's still warm, but out here by the ocean, it's pretty cold. It's the wind chill factor and everything. So I'm about to get back in the car right now. All right, so before I pull off, I just want to say something interesting that I'm learning about vlogging, at least something interesting that I'm learning about myself while vlogging, is how difficult it is for me to stay present in the moment while I pull out my phone. Because I know that in the past, like I would judge people for, you know, like recording during concerts and stuff because, you know, it takes you out of the moment. But what I'm learning now is that it doesn't always have to take you out of the moment. It can be something that you like, it becomes kind of like a part of you to just capture the moment while still being in the moment. So that's something that I'm learning. And as I go on more adventures with friends, I feel like that's something that I'm going to be learning more and more. So that's just an interesting thought that I had that I would like to share. Let's say goodbye to the beach. Let's get home and get some dinner going. And mission accomplished. We're back home, about to get on some dinner. And I just want to say, today has been a very, very great day. Been having a lot of fun today. And I also have to acknowledge that I'm feeling like very tired still from just lack of sleep throughout the week because of the work on the roof. And I'm noticing how that has kind of impacted my social interactions. It's not like anything too noticeable, but I notice within myself, like certain areas I'm kind of like slacking in, it feels like, where I'm not like, I'm fully present, but it's like my processing speed for my brain is like slower. And that just tells me I gotta catch up on rest. So I'm gonna try to do that. The builders or the workers are gonna be here on Monday again. Today is my alarm, but today is Saturday. Tomorrow is Sunday. Alarm's going off. Tomorrow is Sunday. So I don't think I'll really be able to sleep in tomorrow because I have a training session with some of my clients. But I'm gonna do my best to go to sleep earlier. So let's get on some dinner and then enjoy the rest of our night before we go to sleep. So it is the next day today. Today is Sunday. Just getting the last bit of the sunset in. And just chilling in my backyard right now. And I just wanted to come out here and ground, but also just share, like just address like the state of the channel right now, because I see this channel as a way for me to express myself, embrace my authenticity, and inspire others to do the same for themselves. Find out who they really are, go deeper into themselves if they already know who they are, and embrace the truth and live their purpose, because that's what I'm doing right now. But this is like the very, very early stages of me really fulfilling what it is that I know I came here to fulfill. Meaning that I know I came here to do certain things. And I'll just say this, I came here to establish more pathways of ascension. So like, you know how you have like different religious denominations and, you know, different spiritual belief systems and different just like systems of magic, systems of like mysticism and everything. Like, I'm not here to establish something new like that, but as in a physical place for people to fulfill those things. And similar to how, if you guys are familiar with Paramahansa Yogananda, like the yogi who wrote Autobiography of a Yogi, how he set up different what he calls self-realization fellowship centers around, first down like 50 miles, 60 miles away in LA. Hope this dog doesn't keep barking, but how he set up those centers all throughout California, and then also they spread all throughout the world. I see myself doing something similar, very similar to that, pertaining to self-mastery and being open to a lot of different ways to not only master the self, but to transcend what we believe the self to be. So that's like the ultimate plan for me. And this is like, it feels like day zero, because I had the vision, but it's not grounded into reality yet, meaning that I don't have the physical means to build it right this second. But that is one of the ultimate goals for myself, but also I want to document that journey on this channel. So it's not just going to be me traveling. It's not just going to be me learning different things. It's like a whole, like if you watch anime, think of it as like an anime, like an entire arc, entire storyline, where you know what the purpose is from the beginning, from the moment the show begins. And now it's just about watching how that journey unfolds, how that story unfolds. Different chapters of the story, different pages, even maybe multiple books. But that is what this channel is. This is a whole story that's unfolding before your very eyes. I'm just documenting it in real time so you guys can see it. But I wish I can get in some more detail of what everything is going to be and what I see. But what I can say is going to help a lot of people, and I'm merging athletics with holistic, not just holistic health, but just basically I'm combining athletics with just wellness overall. So that's all I can say for now. But the journey is going to lead me to many different places, and I'm going to be learning a lot of different stuff along this journey, connecting with a whole lot of people and everything. And like I said, right now it's just the infancy. Like, you're seeing me work through the very beginning lessons that I need to learn, so that I can become the version of myself that is able to bring this big vision into reality. So like yesterday, for example, I was with my friends. I was with my friend who I already knew for a few months, and then two new friends that I was unfamiliar with but became pretty good friends with by the end of the day. And I could tell within myself that there was apprehension to me pulling out my phone and recording certain moments. Not because I felt like it was disrespectful. Like, I even asked everyone if they're okay with being on camera and everything beforehand, and they all said yes. It's like, no problem, it's fine. But now I see that the next step for me to take is actually being comfortable with including them, like in the vlogs, like including them, like how I'm talking to you right now, asking them questions, like just having recording or filming our conversation and stuff like that, as long as they're comfortable with sharing certain stuff like that. But I didn't even bother to ask, even though me and my new brother Chase, we were having a great conversation, talking about the ego and what it really is, talking about, like so-called like what we call ourselves, black people, even though our skin is brown. that's a whole different topic. But talking about the state of being a black man and certain things that we have to go through and everything, and how we've grown up, how that's how that's transformed us into the people that we are today, and just going deep into everything like that. We're having a great, amazing conversation, and we had great group conversations as well with me and Chase and my friend and Chase's girlfriend. So it was like four of us, and we're all having great conversations. And though I know that those moments would have been great for like content, but I'm working through that, I guess, fear or blockage, whatever it is, really. I'm working through the fear or the blockage of feeling like I'm ruining the moment by pulling up my phone and recording, even though like it's totally acceptable, and they already said like they're okay with being on camera and everything. But for me personally, I feel like having that, like seeing it as like a stigma against people who pull out their phone and record things, seeing it as them not being in the moment. When, like I said yesterday, it's gonna be in the same vlog, but like I said yesterday in an earlier clip, it's not like there's a way to record but still stay in the moment, still be fully present. So that's what I'm learning, and part of that lesson is me actually becoming comfortable with embracing like this as something that I do, looking at it as like this is my job right here. Not that like I see it as a job, but just looking at it as like this is something that I do, and because I do it, it's not something that's like taboo or like weird and out there and everything. It's just something that I do, and people can accept that, they cannot accept it, but either way, I do it. I do it as part of my authentic self-expression. It's part of what I do in my life. So yeah, this is it. So I'm working on making that change within myself, of not like separating this from reality that I'm experiencing. So I hope that I put that into good enough words for you guys to understand, because sometimes when I express things and I explain things, like they make sense in my mind, but they may not make sense verbally to other people. So I hope that came across well. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it for this vlog. This is a vlog that just kind of encompassed the whole weekend, well, basically Saturday and Sunday. And I didn't do too much. Like I said, I wanted to do more, but I got home and my body was just too tired to really do anything after not eating most of the day and already training multiple clients today. So I just needed a rest day today. Well, I guess half rest day today, because I was working earlier. But yeah, so rest, recharge, and then I'm gonna be doing more stuff very, very soon in the very near future. So some things that I want to do more of is planning out certain things, planning out like different events to go to, planning out different activities to do, just new things to explore. I want to start exploring more around this area. So I'm going to be doing that more, and I'll just be doing my best to capture all the moments. And in doing that, I'm also I'm uncovering what is like the best formula for my vlog style, because I've already started off being, very open, very vulnerable in front of the camera, which is helping me work through a whole lot of stuff with just being my authentic self and being comfortable sharing myself authentically. So I feel like that stage has like already come to an end. Like I've learned that lesson through I think it's about 9 vlogs that I've made so far up until this video. And I've learned that lesson. So now it feels like I'm unlocking something new, another lesson that you guys are going to be seeing very soon on the channel. So again, as I learn more about myself, as I learn these lessons, as I grow, the channel is going to grow as well. The videos are going to get better. Everything's going to improve and get better with quality, and hopefully more quantity as well. But definitely the quality is going to improve for sure. So I'm just going to leave it out on there. Don't want to talk for too much longer, but I thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for showing up as your authentic self for yourself as well. So much love. It's Rahzier signing out. I'm not going to record any further tonight, even though I have some more stuff to do. But yeah, just honoring my solitude tonight. That's something that I need to help regenerate and recuperate for tomorrow. So it's Rahzier. This is the path of the wise one. Stay tuned, because I got a lot more coming soon. Much love.